Detailed, beautiful, love the colors, love everything about it, love the whole set, and this is my favorite one that I have home so far. We're balancing our favorites and our collections these days. Interestingly enough, as a baby, my first Halloween costume was a devil. There are 3 total fig pin sizes that exist, and as usual, I'm going to ask you, if you had to pick one single favorite, could you? Hi, and welcome back to the Bees Business, or welcome if you are new around here. We are unboxing some Disney pin mail today. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 packages, as well as a couple of pins that have already been unboxed. So let's start off with those. The pins that have already been unboxed are fig pins. Here we have the Donald Disney 100 fig pin. Oh my goodness, he is so cute as a little devil. He is fig pin number 1528. He is a fig pin exclusive. And I think he is quite cute. I was particularly interested in scooping up this version of Donald because, interestingly enough, as a baby, my first Halloween costume was a devil. And so it just has slightly extra special meaning to me. And so that was why I really wanted to scoop up Donald. I'm not going to take him out of his packaging today. I will save that for a fig pin exclusive video where I will unbox him, show him off really closely, as well as show you his stats in the fig pin app. But he is home. Along with Donald, we also got Mike Wazowski. He is fig pin number 450. He's got this nice authentic Disney Pins sticker. He is from Monsters University. He's got his little book and his little hat. Mike Wazowski. Oh, he's a cute character for sure. Happy to have Mike Wazowski home as well. Look at the detailing on him. As I said with Donald, I'll do the same with Mike and we'll get really up close and look at his details in a separate fig pin exclusive video. And the last fig pin in that particular sequence of purchases is this very large fig pin. This is Sorcerer Mickey. He is an extra large fig pin. He is number X47, and these extra large fig pins are no longer made. So they only exist in a couple of different variations. For reference, here is the size of a traditional fig pin. There are 3 total fig pin sizes that exist. We have our standard fig pin size, there is a mini size, and then we have the extra large. But as I said, they are not making any new extra large fig pins, so that's quite the size difference. And anyway, Sorcerer Mickey is now home. He is looking extra fun and fancy. He's got a very big stand to match his big stature. He is a very fun fig pin as well from Disney Fantasia. A standard size fig pin comes with a plastic case. This thin plastic material on the outside can come off, and then there's still a solid museum quality case underneath. The extra large fig pins do not come with that thick museum quality case. They just have this more flimsy plastic, and so I don't love that he's got the damage there, because this is also where his name is written as well as his number. This was a used fig pin. He's hard to find brand new simply because he's not being made readily anymore, and therefore finding him from resellers is really the only way to do it now, and it's not all that often that people have kept him completely sealed in packages. So I'm not upset about that. I am thankful that I was able to find him, and I don't have any issues with purchasing him knowing that he was used. He will be a reclaim in the FigPin app. If that's something you know about, then that will make sense to you. If not, I will talk more about that in that future FigPin video as well. But he will be a reclaim. That's really the only negative to buying a used fig pin, that and potential wear on either the packaging or sometimes the pin itself, typically the packaging. But in the fig pin world, people often like to keep their packaging. So all of that to say, I am disappointed in this. I'm not sure if it happened in shipping or not. I'm going to have to go back and check the images from the location that I purchased this and see if that was in the pictures on the posting. But he is here and he is enormous, and I am enjoying him very much. One more fig pin arrived home this week. This is a logo fig pin. It is the fig pin logo. and they have done this logo in quite a few varieties, from things like this to a variety of different colors or colorways. They theme them around holidays, special events. There's even a Bigfoot one that has his footprints on it. They're very creative with these logo pins, but I really enjoyed this one, red with white hearts. This was also a fig pin that had already been unlocked, and so it was a reclaim for me, but it is actually not a problem that it was a reclaim because it was already max boosted and it had a couple of other great things going for it. It had a low sequence number, so the score for this is actually my highest of any fig pin that I have. Again, if you're not into the fig pins, no problem, just skip past that part, but if you are and you want to know more about what I'm talking about, more to come. But I really enjoy this logo. I like all the logos. It's hard to really dive into the logos because it's easy to find myself wishing I had pretty much every logo there is out there. So I really just try to pick up the ones that are, one, at a good price, and two, that are prints or patterns that I'm really drawn to, and this was one of them. Moving on to this package here. This package is from Picking Porter. Picking Porter is a Whatnot seller that I really enjoy, so I like to hop into her shows when I can. Oh, we got some very cute little stickers added in here. I appreciate the package to keep them protected. Who do we have? This looks like Nala with a very adorable little butterfly by her ear. Lucifer, that naughty cat. Carlos from Vader Pin Trader cannot stand Lucifer. It's a little bit comical to me. And a chicken, of course. Picking Porter, she has chickens around her house, and we see the chickens often in her Whatnot shows. So chickens are her theme, and we got a couple chicken pins. Those are fun. Very cute little stickers. First up, we have another Jack holiday pin. This is the Easter pin, and we have Marie in a box. I was able to get Marie in a box at a really good price. She's often on people's $15 or $20 boards, and what did I pay for her? $9. Each of these pins was $9. So a little more than I often spend, but for newer pins like this Jack series, and then ones that are pins like Marie, we've talked about this in some previous Disney pin mail videos. Marie pins are always pricier. She's one of the characters that is just well liked in the Disney pin world, and therefore pins of her are pretty expensive. So here she is sleeping in a box. I've been working on this Cats in Boxes set for a pretty long time now, and I'm down to needing just one remaining pin. I need Dinah sleeping in a box. But here is Marie. She's got a little cubic zirconium there because she is a newer pin. Not super new, but newer. And she is just so cute in that box. Next up, we have Jack. He is being very cute here in a little Easter basket. Look at the eggs. One is Oogie. This one is a pumpkin. This one has little stitch marks on it. Jack has the bunny ears coming out behind his head. Just very, very cute. This is a Loungefly set of pins from The Nightmare Before Christmas. I am getting very close to completing this set as well. I actually only need one remaining pin from this set. Not all of them that I have purchased are home yet, but the last one that I need is the St. Patrick's Day pin. Otherwise, I have all of the others in the series for all of the other holidays. And I just love that they have one for Earth Day. Love that. I've never seen another Earth Day pin. Well, I have, but not a Jack Earth Day pin. So very exciting little set. Ooh, this is a new series that I'm starting. I really try not to start new series if I can avoid it, but when they are Pooh Bear related, it is hard for me not to. And so we have these little stained glass ones. These are my first stained glass pins. You can see my hand behind that. And when my hand is not there, it's kind of a tealish color. So it is that stained glass element, and this is a whole little stained glass set. There are 6 pins in this set, and here we have Pooh with a little beaver, and this is the shape of a heart behind him. Such a cute little set of pins, and it is a Loungefly set. I was able to get 3 of the 6 from Porter on this same day. Another one of the ones that I was able to get in this set is a little piglet here with this little mouse sitting on a mushroom holding a flower. Again, that stained glass effect. This one looks like it's kind of a light pinkish color, and it's just quite cute. Piglet is looking very nice and classic. I am glad that I started this set and then I made it halfway through it from one seller in one show. Lastly, from Porter, we have our final Winnie the Pooh stained glass pin. I hope that it will be relatively easy for me to find the remaining 3, but time will tell. We shall see. But here is Pooh Bear smelling some very beautiful flowers. This looks like lupin, and then I'm not sure what those flowers are, but they're very cute regardless. This looks like it has that greenish teal color to the stained glass portion. I like how this edge looks like lace, and the others had similar designs. At least the piglet one had this same lacy look around the edge, and then the heart-shaped one had some ruffles. So it's just a very creative and pretty pin set. Look at him with closed eyes as he is sniffing the flowers. I don't think it could get much cuter than that. Next up, this feels like it is another fig pin. It is. I can't remember who I purchased this from now, but it was the first purchase that I had made in their show. And we've got some little extras going on in here. Whoa, okay, let's start with the stickers. A little Christmas Mickey Mouse, Snow White, and oh, Minnie and Mickey together. That's quite cute. Oh, maybe that one's a tattoo. And actually, I forgot about this pin that I also got from this show. I thought I just grabbed only the fig pin, but I also got this Dalmatian pin. I should really get my pin plucker from Vader Pin Trader so that I don't hurt myself or the pin, but I'm being stubborn, I guess. Foolish, really. Look at this adorable Dalmatian. Oh my gosh. I have a Dalmatian obsession, and whenever I see a Dalmatian pin, I do try to grab it. This is not one that I had seen before, and not one that I had, so I'm very glad to have scooped this Dalmatian pin up to be adding it to my Dalmatian pin collection. We had this cute little note. Thank you so much for joining our first show. We appreciate you. Okay, so this was someone who was doing their very first show, and so I'm thankful that I could support them as well. I can't remember now if I won a giveaway or if I was just fortunate to get this little tiny Spider-Man car. Marvel toy box. Well, that is cute. Look at how tiny that is. There's my finger for reference. That's a tiny little car. I love all these little extras that sellers throw in because they make great little trinkets to gift to either students or my own kids, and it just helps me to pass on the love and joy that I get from collecting Disney pins and from the sellers that I purchase from. So thank you to all those sellers who put the little extras in. And then Orange Bird. We were able to grab the Orange Bird fig pin. So disclaimer, I already have an Orange Bird fig pin, but he wasn't a great sequence number, and then this one was available at a relatively inexpensive price for a fig pin. I think I paid $8 for him, and so I decided, since he was brand new, that I would grab him, and I will see in the app what his score looks like, and whichever of my Orange Bird fig pins is a better score is the one that I will keep, and then I will decide what to do with the other one. But one more fig pin for the Disney fig pin collection. Oh, okay. Who is this package from? This package is from Mini Mama Pins. Ooh, what is this? I don't think I won any giveaways in her show. Oh, a small thank you for always supporting. It is much appreciated, Mini Mama. That is so sweet. Thank you very much to Mini Mama for adding in this little extra. That is quite a cute wallet of Aurora with these adorable little pink birds. Oh, a little Loungefly wallet. Thank you, Mini Mama. Oh my goodness, I love hopping into her shows. She is a fantastic whatnot seller. What a nice little surprise that was to find this in my package. So if you would love to check out Mini Mama, you can do so on Whatnot. Again, she is a fantastic whatnot seller. Every time I see one of her shows, I always make an effort to hop in because I love her personality, love her daughter's personality, who is the Minnie to the Mini Mama pins, and just really appreciate the deals that she gives the community. What a very cute sticker. Stitch is a well-loved character by herself and her daughter as well, so you will see Stitch-related things around their channel also. Oh, Bambi with the butterfly. I'm very excited about this pin being home. This is an older set, this Disney character with butterflies set, and I only have two. This Bambi makes my second one in this set. I very rarely see ones from this set that are not a very high price. And so I was extremely excited to find Bambi and be able to scoop him up. And it's interesting because shortly before the show where I found this Bambi, I was in another show and I thought I had found this exact Bambi and was trying to bid on him. And I realized that the color of the butterfly was off and that also Bambi's head was over here with his tail and the butterfly over here. So I went and checked the picture I have of this set of pins and realized that it was not the pin that goes along with this set, and it was just a pretty old pin, so very, very similar. And the only reason I picked up on what was going on before I purchased the wrong one, which I still would have loved that pin, but I really did want the one that went with this set. The only thing that tipped me off was, as I mentioned, the pin was reversed and Bambi and his head were over here. Bambi's head was over here, and his tail and the butterfly were on the other side. But very cute little Loungefly pin set, and I am excited to have my second one in this set. Ooh, we got Jack in the car. I remembered that I had grabbed him, but wasn't sure when he was going to arrive. I am thankful he is here. He is my first one in this series. He was a great price, and I do love NBC, so I decided to grab him. He is looking very Jack-esque driving along in this car, so I will work on the other pins that go in this set over time when I find them in different shows at decent prices. Another pin that I purchased, and it was a first in a set. I'm really not doing great sticking to the not purchasing pins unless they're from sets I'm already working on goal at the moment. This is a Loungefly set. I love Winnie the Pooh pins. They are one of my weaknesses. So this is a set I've looked at for a long time and I've passed up many times and just couldn't do it anymore. Here is Owl from the Gingerbread Winnie the Pooh set. He is so cute, and I don't think I realized how glittery he is. His hat, as well as the outline of his wings, and here along his waist and his buttons. He is a glittery guy, and that is extra beautiful. So he is starting off this set, and just like with Jack in the car, I will work on adding to this set when I can find the pins at good prices. Mini Mama always does a really nice job wrapping the pins as well. I've never had anything arrive damaged from her, and I always appreciate that. Here I have one of the princess bows. Look at that gorgeous glitter. Both glitter here as well as in this darker green color on the edges. Ooh, that's a beautiful pin. I bet you can tell which Disney princess this bow is representing. If not, Jasmine from Aladdin. I am pretty close to completing this bow set. I think I'm down to 1 or 2 more that I need, but they are good sized pins and they are very beautiful. And so it is a set that I'm thankful to be working on and close to completing. It is a Loungefly set as well. And our last pin from Mini Mama Pins is this Dalmatian pin. As I already said, I have a small obsession with Dalmatians, and so I found this 101 Dalmatians pin 1961 and had to have it. Oh my gosh, they're cute. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 Dalmatians. This one is either balancing a bone on his nose or trying to get the bone. We've got one sleeping. Very cute pin. And on the back, this pin says number 62 of 101. I'm gonna have to look into what other pins come in this set. I probably will not pursue the entire set of 101 pins. However, I do love having this pin since it is Dalmatian related, but perhaps they all are since they end at 101. That seems pretty intentional, but they also have a lot of sets that end at 101 instead of 100 that aren't even necessarily Dalmatian related, so it could be coincidental. We shall see. I will look into that. On to our last package for today's pin mail haul. This is a package from Lioness Sells in Pajamas. That is exciting. I have never had adorable pen before. Oh my, I won a giveaway with them, and that was my giveaway. Oh, we have more jacks that are home, and some of our very first butterflies. This was some very fast shipping. I appreciate that. This cracked me up. You got a free thing. That was what the description was for the givey that I won. I like it. And so that was the pen, and I'll show you that more in a moment. And then I paid $5 for each of the pins that I'm about to show you, which is really a great price. They run a lot of newer pins at $5 on random days and in random shows. And so those are my favorites to pop into and see what they have that I can add to my collections to work toward completing them. This is so fun. Oh, look at that. These parts spin, these two anyway. This one doesn't. And then we have a little yellow Pascal here at the top. There are a variety of people who sell pens and they've put durables on them in the Disney pin community. And I have never had one before, but I'm excited that I will now have this one to write with, and Pascal can be with me as I take notes and such. Very fun. That is a great giveaway. Next up, let's get into this little package of pins. Oh, I'm excited about these. This was a show that I purchased quite a few goodies in, and so I knew I was going to be really excited when this pin mail came. This little NVC Loungefly set, they're all in an oval shape like this, and they have the little gems on the side. I'm not sure what they're officially calling this set, but it is a very cute set. So we have Sally here. The gems are just very exciting to me to have on this pin. I do like things that glitter and shine, and so the gems add to that effect, and that's probably why I was drawn to this set and wanted to begin collecting it. But here we have Sally. I have also been working on this plant set. Disney has done a couple of plant related pin sets. I am working on one other set as well, and then there's a set out that I'm not interested in collecting that's kind of popular right now, that's a lot this kind of rubbery feel, and I don't love a ton of that rubbery texture on my pins. A little bit like this is ideal to me, or none even, but I do like it on this set of Loungefly pins where it's just the plant portion, and they're not huge pins, so I think that's why it's appealing to me. And I bet you can tell that this is the Princess and the Frog plant. Going along with the plant set, we have this Snow White plant. The detail, even in the rubbery material, the detail is really good. Very beautiful pin. And I really do appreciate that these are just a smaller little set. You don't always get smaller ones like this, and sometimes people don't enjoy that, but I'm really not opposed to it. Here we have a jasmine flower. Very beautiful again. I do like this set. I have 4 of 6 now, I believe, for this set. I'm looking for Belle and Aurora. I am so excited about these butterflies. So excited. These are a newer set, and they are beautiful. And I love butterflies. So combining Disney and butterflies with pins, it's pretty fantastic. Oh, look at these cute cards that they have. Two Little Monsters is Linus Sells in Pajamas' wife. Oh my goodness. And then this is Lioness. So even though the husband's channel is called Lioness Sells in Pajamas, that's not his name, that's the dog's name. Too cute. So here's some information about them, so you could find them on Whatnot if you would like to. I have purchased from them many times and have had a great experience purchasing from them, so I do recommend them as Whatnot sellers. I was able to get 3 of the butterflies. Oh my goodness, but before we get into those, let's go with Jack from the Holidays set. This is the birthday Jack. Look at him, he's about to blow out the candles. I love that that's how they chose to show him on this birthday pin. And then we have lots of fun details all around him. In true Jack fashion, do you see that? There's a little tiny skull, little tiny bugs, another little skull. It is a very beautiful pin, and it does resemble a birthday based on the colors, but they are keeping it true to NBC and adding in some details that are just quite classic of NBC. I adore that. And then before I show off the butterflies, I'm going to open this package because there's another Jack holiday pin in there, and I just want to keep them together as I show them. This is Halloween Jack. Look at that fun pin. This is where Jack thrives, we know. This is just his time of the year, so he's looking very Jack-like, a little menacing. He's got these jack-o'-lanterns next to him, some bats in the moonlight. He's got a hat that feels very Jack-esque. It's a very fun pin. And then down here, this black area, that's a spider web. How fun. So much detail on a little tiny pin. I say that a lot, but it's because it's true and happens on a lot of Disney pins. And then before I finish off with the butterflies, I will show off Miss Nana here. She is part of the newer Dogs and Cats collar collection. There's an older set, which I do have all of, and then there's this newer set that has the cubic zirconiums on the back, and Nana was the second to last one that I need. Or was she the last one? This set, I actually think this set is complete now. I think Nana was the last one I needed. So that is very exciting. I will be happy to get her into my books and with the others in this set. They are a good size. They're definitely larger than the previous Dogs and Cats in Collars set. And Nana is just looking quite cute. I love the coloring. I love that she's got her little bonnet on from the Peter Pan movie. So there we have Nana. And now we are on to the butterflies. This is a beautiful 9-pin set. These are a good size too. I'm going to start off with Moana. While she is a beautiful butterfly, she's not my favorite butterfly, so I'm going to save my favorites of the 3 I have so far for last. But look at how much that really resembles Moana. The coloring, the flowers, Tafiti's heart up here in the wings. Beautiful, beautiful loungefly set. Oh, I love them. One of my favorite sets that has come out as of late. Next up we have an Ariel butterfly as well as Aurora. I think this one is Aurora. Look at that Aurora butterfly. Ooh, those colors are beautiful. Size is nice. Just a very beautiful set. I am smitten with the colors, with the size. I'm just smitten with this whole set. And then lastly, we have our Ariel butterfly, and of the 3, she is my favorite. I love the colors, and I love the gentle kind of wispy look of these portions of the butterfly's wings that look like Ariel's mermaid tail. The purple, of course, is one of my favorites because purple is one of my 3 favorite colors, and so I really enjoy that. And then we've got like this shell look here within the wings. So detailed, beautiful, love the colors, love everything about it, love the whole set, and this is my favorite one that I have home so far. And there we have today's Disney pin mail haul. We have a whole collection of fig pins. We are working on some new sets, adding to some sets, and even completing some sets. I think I say that every time, but that's typically how these hauls go. I did save up my pin mail for a couple days in order to have this many pins. I am purchasing a few less pins these days, not because my interest in them is diminishing at all, but simply because I've added a few other loves into my life, like Lorcana cards, so some of my time and funds are going toward that collection as well. So we're balancing our favorites and our collections these days. But here's what came home today, and oh my goodness, everything is beautiful and lovely, and I'm so happy to have each and every one of these pins. Thank you so much to the sellers that I purchased from in order to get these pins. And as usual, I'm going to ask you, if you had to pick one single favorite, could you? If you can't, feel free to tell me what favorites you have. But if I had to try to pick a single favorite, this fig pin logo is definitely up there for me because I find it beautiful, and also because it has such a high score in the fig pin app. These butterfly pins are just so gorgeous to me, but I also adore this Jack holiday set. I am not sure that I could pick a favorite because, of course, I really love the Dalmatian and Marie sleeping in the box. So I don't think I can pick a favorite either. But thank you for joining me for today's pin mail haul, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye!